Hi, I'm Karthika and I'm coming to Devipuram for almost 3 years. I just heard it through a friend. I heard that this temple speaks a lot about women empowerment. So that was interesting to hear at that time. So I just came, I looked at the place, I fell in love with the openness and the nature over here. So that's how I got into Devipuram. And since then, it's been a wonderful journey with Devipuram and with Guruji. And I'm so happy that I came here.
Can you tell us something about Guruji? What is it like having a guru at this particular ashram, and what can you tell us something the experience with Guruji?
Well, for me, I have heard about a lot of Gurujis. I'm not comparing anybody, but they all sounded like we cannot just sit beside them and talk to them like we talk with our Guruji. I thought Gurujis are people who are so busy that we cannot meet them. Things like that, they will be always busy with some things. But I needed somebody whom I can sit and talk to, who can explain things to me in a simple manner, and most importantly, who can answer questions, who can encourage me to answer questions instead of trying to make me follow a given set of rules. So our Guruji is like that. He is basically a scientist and he is such an interesting person. I was a bit afraid as to how to talk to him, though he is so free, but later I just have to get used to it. He does encourage us to ask questions, and he always tried to make things simple for people, and he is always accessible. That's the main thing I like about our Guruji.
Okay, what is the benefit of coming and staying at a place like Devipuram? What do you feel that they're coming here to gain? What are they going to gain from this experience?
Okay, as Guruji says, I'm not going to give you any solutions. I cannot do that. Nobody can do that. But I can empower you. I like that term. I like the way he tells that. That's what he really does. We cannot assure that once you come to Devipuram, you will not be having any issues. The life turns so simple and easy for you. There would be miracles. You are empowered. You will be given all the tools to empower yourself to handle anything that comes up in your life. Once you come to Devipuram and you go back, the life is not going to be the same for you. You are much equipped. You have a guru, and that does the wonder. People, I'm not telling that people shouldn't expect miracles, but the point is, once you come to Devipuram, you will understand that your everyday life is full of miracles for which you were not aware of before.
Okay, this temple is also has a Kamakya temple, so therefore it's considered a Tantric temple. Can you give us some idea of the types of rituals that are done here that people can participate in or have give us an idea of what that ritual is about or what it does, and why would it be called Tantric?
Okay, Kamakya, I believe, is the ultimate concept of Devipuram, because it's considered one of the Shakti Peeth, and it's the Kamakya is the goddess who grants all our desires, and the puja we do there is called Shri Kalpam, where whoever is there, they will be seated at the laps of the mother, and then they will be empowered. They will be invoked, the goddess in them, So once they enter the temple for the puja, they come as usual human beings. But once they go back after the puja, they have their godliness evoked in them. They go back as goddesses, worshipping themselves, worshipping others. Tantric, in a way, I'm not sure because I'm just a newcomer in terms of tantra. But the puja we do is effective when you do it nude. Not many people are used to the idea of it. People misinterpret and are easily misguided just because it's a nude puja. Unless and until you come here and see what's being done, then I don't think you would have the experience of being celebrated and worshipped as a goddess. No other temple does that. As far as my knowledge is concerned, you have a lot of restrictions to reach the temple, to meet to see the goddess, to worship. But here there is no restrictions at all. Here we consider whoever is receiving the puja is a goddess, and whoever is doing the puja is also a goddess. So I guess this is a kind of wonderful opportunity for the people to open up themselves, to think about opening up themselves very safely and very happily. And I assure you, it's gonna do wonders for you.
So in the ritual itself at Kamakya, how many people are there, or who does this ritual? Is there a certain amount of privacy? Of course, if you're taking off your clothes, I think you'd be concerned about how that's done.
Yeah, in India, yes. Well, Devipuram is one of the very few temples where you will see women doing most of the things which a usual pujari does. Worshipping the goddess, doing the puja, chanting the mantras, everything. It's a place where women, which concentrates on women empowerment. And they just don't talk about it, they do it. And especially in Kamakya, we have put up a woman priest who handles everything there. She is a trained person, she is a devotee of Devipuram. And with women, I hope you would be very comfortable, especially for the women who are worried about a nude puja. You are going to be worshipped by a woman there. But once you enter the temple, she would be giving the instructions and the temple would be closed. You, the priest, and one more person for the help. That too, a female is going to be there. And I guess that should be private enough. And I don't think the women have to be worried about it. But we also do pujas as a couple, which means if a husband and wife are particularly interested in taking it, we also encourage that. A husband can do a puja to his wife, a wife can do a puja to his husband, or both can receive a puja from the priest. So which means it's all open except the temple doors.